All right, hi there, guys. ShatteredCiv here. We're doing the full screen thing today. Also, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get right into winter mute. I'm going to call this like, oops, sorry, winter's embrace, and I'm going to call this. Fuck, where do I want to start? You know, I'm going to go for a rando. We're gonna keep it fun. These four here, right there, are really nice. And then I'm just going to call this WE3. And so what we're going to do here, the main goal of this is that I know on any certain playthrough there's not going to be enough maple syrup sitting around. I'm gonna make sure I get this Canadian Feast achievement, and this is how I'm going to do it. I want to give a great shout out to Half-Ass Gaming or Gamer. You showed me, basically how to start editing, and let's get the ball rolling. It's going to help me make better content for you guys to watch. There won't be as much filler of me just walking around slowly, especially if I can speed up the video, the playback, right? Also, Half-Ass, he's solely responsible for the channel trailer that's now up on ShatteredCiv's YouTube site. I thank you so very much, Half-Ass. Maybe one day we'll get a chance to meet, and I'll shake your hand in person if the COVID thing's away by then. You know what I'm saying? All right. So there. Oh, look at this. Okay, not a bad start. This is actually incredible. It is bright and early in the morning, but immediately we're gonna run right up to this this cabin up here. Now we got to be careful. There's the chance. I think I just saw the bear. No. Okay. I need to be quick here. It's going to be very, very cold, but the thing is, we've now basically got a chain of cabins that is going to start me off on my way here in Coastal Highway. Again, you saw it. It was all rando, guys. It's just kind of the luck of the draw. We're back to, this is now my 5th save on this map. Let's get a couple twigs here first before we get too cold. Now it is morning, so we're gonna have a whole day to rip this place off. Already though, I tell you, the weather, it's already not cooperating. I do tend to talk just a lot anyhow. Wow, this kind of sucks. I'm not tired. I am cold though. All right. Well, we know how many matches we find on this level, so let's just quickly get in here and start looting the place. Specifically boots and stuff. Okay, let's go. Oh, whatever. Yeah, I'll take the mittens. Boots are normally over here. Let's get into the bedroom right quick. And where's all the? Okay. Well, we got this here. I get a fucking book out of it. Get a book out of it, guys. That is funny. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Okay, this is not going good. I can't even see where the windows are. Holy crap. All right, we're starting to get a little bit of daylight here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to rip down these curtains because I just can't stand floral patterns. There we go. That'll give us a little more light here in this room. We got leather shoes. I normally break those things up. I'm not really a huge fan of those. All right, so already not doing too bad. Benson, this is for you. This worn wool ear wrap, because those things here, that only leaves me one more space to fill, and that is a moose skin bag. Sorry, I'm just looking at the quality of the different gear I'm getting out of here. Okay, this is not that great of a place. I'll get a lot of food. I was really hoping for a lot more gear to be honest. But we're gonna slip all this stuff on as we can. Boom, another pair of socks. Got 2 pairs of leather shoes. That would not be my first choice in for footwear out in the snow. Neither is that. All right, for now I'm not going to be picky. I'm just kind of taking everything. The worn sports socks, we'll just rip those up for cloth. And right out of the back here, we'll get the rest of the water. You know, you do these things, guys, you're going to find this game really boring. Remember, all these things I've discovered on my own. And it takes a while. I loved how the game opened up organically for me. I think that was probably why I really fell in love with it, to be honest. Yeah, you know what? We're going to go to so many different cabins with toilets that we're not going to need any of that water, or even the purification. Like, it doesn't matter. By the time we need water, I'll have a base set up. Although, quite frankly, guys, what I'm looking for here is I need the clothes, obviously, just to start the game. I want to make sure there's nothing here, but we are looking for maple syrup. We're doing the old maple syrup hunt because I want to open up that badge. And I'm not going to be doing it on my original playthrough where I earned the Winter's Embrace badge. There's no way. We've hit way too many POIs, and I think just in that one playthrough, I have only drank something like maybe 5 bottles. So we got to do it this way. And I was telling a couple people there on the Facebook group boards, I'm like, guys, like, don't waste your time walking around looking. You're not going to find it. So this is what we're going to do. I am just going to keep playing probably the first 5 days of you know, a couple playthroughs, and I'll show you guys just kind of what I do and how I get those jugs of maple syrup. Yes, because everyone keeps antiseptic in their cupboards. Got to take that one out of the data table. All right. Come on, give it to me, baby. You know what I'm going to miss, though, is not being able to talk with you guys on a live stream basis. Now, I suppose I could always get a Patreon or something like that together, too, where I just kind of, you guys get to watch the raw footage, and then I'll edit it for, you know, mass consumption. Mass consumption, that is in air quotes, by the way, guys. You know, I love The Long Dark, and I love YouTubing and stuff. But even if I weren't to make money, I mean, I'd still do it. And the easier the editing tools get, the happier I'd be. However, saying that, I mean, there's still, you know, I still have to have content that people want to watch. And it's not always going to be The Long Dark, I realize that. But I'm going to also have to equally find a game that is just as passionate and strikes a chord like the Long Dark does with me now. All right, where's the front of the building here? All right, we want to go this way. I'm going to pick up sticks. I should actually get those rose hips. You know what? I'm going to get them before... All right, I also had that hoodie and stuff I could have put on. Just put it in a box, eh? And I have no weapons. I'm not going to be hungry. I'm not going to be too worried about anything. I'm going to try not to fire a gun. And maybe I'll see if I can even do one of these trophy achievements. Yeah, it's very cold, so we got to keep on marching. This could be a really fast ending to the episode if I lose sight of where I'm going. But you don't want to wander off that way. At least on this map, guys, you know that the depending on your direction of travel, the water is always going to be to the left or the right. Yeah, let's get that out. And yeah, we're going to just run over to the next island. Got to be careful here. The other day, I ran right off that edge and I plopped right into the water. I was absolutely soaked. All right, there's the next cabin up there on the hill there. We'll go check that out. Got to make sure we're not being shadowed by anything. And now we can finally get our first piece of charcoal. I don't need the tinder plug because I do start the game off at level 3. That I'm going to leave behind. That's just absolute trash. And another thing I'm going to have to get used to is actually the truncated playing time. I mean, I love playing for 2 hours. 2 hours is about when I get into it. An hour, I mean, I could make probably multiple videos in a day, really. And maybe I might even think about doing that. If I could play a couple games for 2 hours a day and then spend about an hour editing, meh.
I mean, who knows? The first thing I really want to do, which seems like impossible.
Yes, use, but yeah, back then 850 was what I needed to run mine. It's an older computer. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm gonna grab these. This way I can just I can drop the antiseptic bottles. Yeah, call me gaming, guys, but I mean this is kind of A, it's a test to see about my my editing abilities, and B, I'm pretty convinced that we're not going to be able to get all those maple syrup jugs in one playthrough. In fact, I even said it was impossible on the Facebook boards. Also, I think areas where I'm transitioning to and from, I'll try not to talk. I'll try to cut those out, so it's literally like just opening up a door and then you're in the house. This is all going to take practice. I see boots, and I want those boots. Oh, they're trail boots. They're the best. One of the best. I like these things. They offer a decent blend of protection and mobility. The waterproof factor is pretty good. All right, let's see the difference between those socks. That's garbage. We got what, a hoodie? We're gonna go like that, just because the plaid shirt is a little bit more waterproof. Okay, and we're starting to get a little wet. We're still freezing. We are still freezing. We need something with a stove. Okay, we don't, or more clothes. More clothes is definitely good. Let's go right into, or upstairs to the bedroom. We already got boots. I do have a lantern. I could actually make it 0 degrees in here, which maybe I'm gonna do. A ragged dress shirt. No. No. Yeah, one parka would do it. Another hoodie. You know what? I will swap that out for that shirt. I believe it's a little bit better. Just for now, I wouldn't mind repairing that. Once it's repaired, it should be superior. It should be better than the hoodie. Superior. Okay, I finally spat that out. Okay, what do we got though for temp? It's just because we're not wearing like a major coat. We don't have a coat on us right now, so. See if there's any lying on the bed. You know, this is how you start your stalker games off like this, guys, and it's a frantic search to find shelter right off the bat. It really is. Okay, that reduces the temperature just a tad. So now we're going to actually light up this lantern here, and that will give us that little boost we need. That little bit of extra heat, which is nice. Yeah, I guess we'll just move on upwards from there. Let's fill this up. There we go. That adds a little bit of brightness to the flame there. And again, we don't want to spend too much time in here, but I don't want to die of hypothermia while crossing this this little bit of a gap here between this cabin and the cabins on the mainland. All right, we'll grab those. Anything in there? No, that's a big fat no. What do we got for water? I'm okay. Let's just still keep it light. There we go. What do we got here? Oh, ski jacket. Fucking sweet. And certainly, certainly wear that. There we go. And in fact, I'm pretty sure I may not even need the lantern. But one more piece of clothing would be nice. Let's see what it's going to do for us. No, we are dropping now. Okay, I'll just keep that lit for now. Oh, oh! As soon as I actually try to light it, it does give me the boost. All right. We've got a flare down here. Okay, there we go. Well, we do have an alternative light source now. So kit. Okay, let's go. We know why we're here. I mean, the bag of chips are okay. Let's just munch those back. Yeah, I had Lay's ketchup chips the other day, and I don't know if I'm a fan. I'm pretty sure I ate them probably a couple months earlier, but I seem to remember when I was eating them that time, they were fucking delicious. This one in the large bag, I don't know. My friend, she's like, hey, you know, how did you get blood on your shirt? I'm like, it's not blood, it's it's ketchup chip powder. And then when I looked at it, I'm like, actually, that looks quite like it. Okay, so, wow, an absolute almost bust. There's another lantern up there. We'll take a look at that. Too bad I filled this one up though. Should have waited. Yeah, I've already got some of those. Yeah, it's about the same condition. Well, that sucks. This is my last holdout. Maple syrup. Maple syrup. I don't know if I really want to carry that. That's what I mean, guys. Like, it's going to be dangerous running across the lake now. All right. But it is time to go, and danger is ShatteredCiv's middle name. Everyone says I'm going to die, man. I tell you, I'll put the fight into me. You know. Okay. So based on the way where the water is, I want to continue going this way. Over there is the Quonset garage, and up here is where I believe I got attacked by that bear. So. Fun times. Now, I'm really hoping that the cabin up here that we're heading towards, I really hope something there has a working potbelly stove. All right, I'm going to run blind here around the corner. Okay, it looks like the one building that normally has a fireplace is actually standing intact. Now, whether or not it actually has one, we shall see. Okay, let's keep an eye out for the bear. We're going to grab that there. One stone. We're going to keep on running because it's cold. There is wolves up here, by the way, guys. But I'm pretty sure that far cabin has a fireplace in it. All right, the waterfront cottages. Okay. I don't see any chimneys. Oh, I see a chimney. I see a chimney. Okay, we're going to run in here real quick, and look at that. There's even pallets and everything. All right, so on my other playthrough, this building was not standing. So that is how the game dynamically changes every time you play it. It's a brilliant feature. I do love it. All right, I am actually warmer in here now. than I was. Oh, but it's now getting colder outside. I see. I see. All right. Well, we're gonna have to light a fire. This is no good. Take that charcoal. And what other wood do we have here? Just sticks, eh? Okay. All right. We're gonna have to bust up something, probably a chair or something in this place. It's almost tempting. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Oh, there's fire logs here. Oh, wow. Christmas came early. All right, let's see what's in this place. Who the hell's watching that TV? What, from that angle? Look at all the wood in this place. Oh my god. Well, I guess we know where we could stand to be for the next little while, but I don't actually want to stay here. I want to keep on moving. Like I said, the point of these videos here are just strictly to find maple syrup. All right, so we have enough wood to go, basically let us survive anywhere else we go on this map. Come on, give it to me, baby. Okay, that's okay. Let's swap this out for another torch. That's fucking kife. No. All right, we're gonna throw that torch back, and we're gonna grab another. Now, I'm pretty sure every time you do this, it does shorten the duration of the fire. So I've seen torches though that you can pull out of there that are like 50%. What I'd like to see actually is the better your firework making skill goes up. I'd love to see that you can make and craft better torches just pulling it out of the fire. I'm not going to bother with that. It is it's super high in calories, but I don't really need it at the moment. And like holy dog food everywhere here, eh? Okay, less chips, more maple syrup. Wow, okay. Totally gonna eat that. Wow, these are good finds in here, but I'm gonna stink to high heaven. I don't know if I really want that. Yeah, a little more clothes would be really nice. More, that's just cloth. When I see that, guys, it's like getting a piece of cloth. That's good, because I don't have a second hat on. So that is more than welcome. Because that is... Okay, let's throw that on. And I'm pretty sure that is still better. There we go. And hold it, we're going to have to swap over the Hatterudis. Because this one here, the Canadian toque, is a lot more waterproof. Like by 20%. That's kind of considerable. Worn plaid shirt. It's better condition than the stuff that I took off, sure. Take that too. We're just going to throw on whatever's the warmest and just be done with the rest. The trail boots, 72%. I think those are actually better than what I have on. All right, another pair of wool socks. They look a little worse for wear, but That's okay. Let's get in and out of here quickly with more trail boots. That's 23%. They can just stay there. Here, torch is about to die. Don't die on me yet. All right. Well, just water and some cloth in there. And okay. Anything up there? Whoa. Cook up the fresh venison. That is going to take a little while. That's okay though, because while we're waiting, let's just drink some water here. And we'll get some of these clothes fitted and fixed up. You know, I still say I'm better with 2 of these than I am these. Okay, so let's throw that on there, and then we'll see about. Okay, what is the hoodie? I'm going to wear that as well. That will be one of the first things that I actually try to repair. So we'll get that fixed up. Sorry, didn't mean to back out of that. And we'll throw those on. And I'd love to rip up those shoes. Yeah, we're going to drop these trail boots. Definitely don't need those. Just added weight. And let's fix up our stuff here. What are we going to do first? Those mittens are useless, but I do think I'm going to fix these. Let's make sure everything's all burning and nothing's going to go out here. Let's repair that. That takes an hour. Ouch. 30 minutes. Let's go for that. Okay. Not bad. I really want that shirt fixed though. I'm going to take that. What else can we do here? Can we cook up anything really? I don't think so. I could eat something. Maybe I'm going to eat... oh, no, let's wait for that. Let's eat that. We'll get a big chunk taken out of that. There we go. Now we'll drink a little more water. Sounds like the blizzard's died down outside, which is nice. Don't forget your pot, folks. And one final thing before we hit the road, we're going to fix this. It's going to take an hour, hopefully, if I fuck it up. That's the brakes. All right, that's nice. Okay, so we're going to be a little warmer in here now. It feels like 14 degrees. Let's go way back into the other room here. Let's see if it makes a difference. It's still warm in here. It's warm in here because I think the fire permeates throughout the house. I got these, eh? Okay. Man, not a single... I know there's still 2 other buildings out here, so I'm not... not giving up yet. So what we're going to do, though, I'm going to crouch. I'm worried about getting attacked by wolves. This is a perfect area for it to happen. Okay, a little bit of wind. Never hurt anybody. I'd love an axe right about now. Let's see if there's maybe one just sitting around here. Yeah. Well, I guess I was wrong. Really, there's only 2 cabins here. But so this is the 4th building that I've hit. And so far, no luck. All right, so we feel like in this place, it's 1 degree, it's above 0, it will stop us from freezing, so it's only up from here, guys. That would be another really good thing to take. You know what? I'm going to take it because we are ultimately going to stay at the end of the day at the Quonset garage. And that actually may end the stream, guys. Like I said, I'm kind of working on this little new format. I may actually start releasing more videos more often. But it will still be roughly 2 hours in content. We'll see. We'll see how the editing goes. I'm not even going to bother with that garbage. Like I said, we're not staying around too long. This is just primarily to get this stuff. Bingo bango right there. And unfortunately, I'm a little full right now. I'm not going to be able to eat that till tonight. I do like my sardines, both in-game and in real life. It's brain food. Even though sometimes I say some pretty stupid shit. All right. You know, I can't wait. I'm going to stay up this morning, I think, to catch Neowise, the comet. I should be able to get a good view of it today. Brenda and I were supposed to go down to the beach. We're going to go check it out. You know what would be great is like another maple syrup. But yeah, so anyways, guys, I was telling people there on the Facebook boards that, you know, guys, these are permanent items that you're always going to get. Your ketchup chips and your maple syrup, they are now a part of the game, whether or not you're playing Winter's Embrace. So their drop rates are exactly the same as how you'll find them in game. You know, this is like trying to do the hunt for the MREs. I mean, you know how, you know, there's certain areas that will spawn MREs, but sometimes they don't. I mean, in one playthrough, there's been times where I have quite literally found maybe 1 or 2 MREs tops, and that's after surviving for almost 100 days. I'm going to take that extra bandage just in case. And what have we got here? Wool socks, yes. If we don't have to repair, I'll just keep replacing these as they come. So that's 36, that's 42, that's immediately better. All right. And actually, I'll just drop those. Okay. Still sounds nice and quiet out there. We're going to make our way to the Quonset garage. And I do have a simple toolbox right now, which is nice because there is in that POI a workbench. Okay, I'm just double checking here, guys. Upstairs, I guess. I almost left without going upstairs. Okay, what do we got here? Down vest. Well, I guess, is it better than what I'm wearing? It looks like it. So I'm not a fan of down vests. They're heavy and they're cheap. And you know what? I wonder. It's almost oh shit. It's almost as good. I'm just gonna drop that. Screw it. We'll fix this snow jacket when we get a chance. I detest carrying those down vests. I couldn't even stand wearing them when I was a kid. I mean, they serve their purpose occasionally, but Canada doesn't get a lot of opportunities for them, man. It's either like you're wearing them in spring and then you look like some, like, I don't know, yuppie douchebag. I'm dating myself there. I realize that. I guess now it's a millennial like douchebag, but I think millennials honestly get a bad rap. You know, for the most part, they're decent people. And you know, somebody could say about Gen X. No one ever gave Gen X a problem, though. That was the funny thing about it. You know, which is the group I'm a part of. Oh, I'll take those for sure. You know, if I had to blame anyone, it is. I'd say you just put it squarely in the boomers' hands. But the thing is, as we all age, guys, I mean, we're all making mistakes. You know, we're letting our politicians make mistakes for us. I mean, we're setting kind of the trend for the future. So, you know, we're all at fault. And that, I think, ends ShatteredCiv's commentary on the state of affairs in the world today. All right, and we'll get the hell out of here. Now, I suppose what I could do, I could actually probably still play for 2 hours, but what I would have to do is actually hit the share button a couple times. So you guys would have to be kind of patient with me while I started up a second stream, and then you'd have to find me somewhere else. That sounds like a little bit of a pain in the ass. I mean, ideally, it would be nice if you guys could watch like me play the raw footage from somewhere, and then you know, then I edit it from there, because I'm going to miss you guys. So this isn't going to be a permanent thing. I am going to try it out, though. I do want to get used to the editing tool software. I think it's the SHAREfactory, I think is what I'm going to have to be learning. It doesn't look very difficult. It's nice that I'll be able to actually upload my videos at a higher resolution, which is super cool. At least I believe so. I think I might be able to actually upload them at 1080p, which would be fucking fantastic. Now I just need to do something about my voice and get you know, get that up in a little bit more crisp and clear. Okay, we're gonna do another search-a-rooney, or a survey-rooney. All right. No, I got the wind coming right off the lake, just like what I was saying there. But it doesn't seem to be as blowy anymore, so that's good. So we're going to check out these two buildings. Yeah, Nate, I'm remembering you. There's the Long John Silver's house. Took me a second to figure it out, but I know what you're saying. All right, we're going to leave that there, and I couldn't carve it up even if I wanted to. It's turning out to be a nice evening. So essentially this is what I'm going to do, guys, you know, and then like I said, I'm going to probably finish off the Winter's Embrace event. And then I'll go back to my my original Stalker playthrough. I wouldn't mind finishing up Thief. That'd be another thing that would be great, being able to edit that. All right. Lots of pop. I'll take that. I'll take one more book. Pretty sure the Quonset Garage doesn't have too many books in there. It's got a couple, but chances are they're probably ones I'm going to have to research. And, you know, I'm almost tired enough I wouldn't mind sleeping. Coffee. Herbal tea. Fuck, nothing. It's even worse. See, you ask for shit, you don't get it. Yeah, no. A little heavy. Yeah, same thing. A little heavy and really not in good enough condition to bother consuming. At least at the moment. When I'm starving, I won't complain. Fuck you and your peaches. Take the sardines. Jeez, this guy really likes peaches and sardines, eh? Fuck. That's kind of gross. Okay. Lantern fuel, I will take. Zap energy bars, yes. More peaches. Jesus Christ, guys. Why couldn't that all be like, you know, maple syrups? Wouldn't that be the mother load? 31. I think my socks are better than that. 60 and 42. What's with all these socks lying around with holes in them? I'll take another bandage. I do like to get around 4 bandages. Because getting attacked twice by wolves is definitely a possibility. Look at all the cans of food. Man. I should have spray painted that house too. I totally forgot to do that. Should have marked it off as having a fire there. But anyways, I should really just spray paint the outside of this house and just put food. Because that's all it is. There's, man, there's like 3-4 days worth of food there. Alright, another ski jacket, eh? That looks like it's a little worse for wear. Oh, but it's not. I will take that, actually. It's not as bad as what I was wearing. Alright. There, anything to make us warmer throughout the night. I wouldn't mind, you know, I think we're going to go over just to the next house. We're going to go over to Long John Silver's house. That flare is nice. And who knows? No, maybe I'll get to the Quonset garage. Who cares? It's not like we're running through the houses. That we're going to leave. Yeah, we're going to leave that too. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have to... that's a really odd place for a dresser drawer. Oh, dude. That is actually better than, I believe, the toque. Yes, especially once it's fixed. That is the next best thing to the balaclava. The balaclava is by far the best. That's the best item in the game. The cowl is the second best. So we're gonna just swap that hat out for that. There we go. Beautiful. It does tend to have a tendency to get wet, but so be it. What do we got here? Leather shoes. All right, we're just gonna spray paint like food, I think, on the front door, and then we're gonna go across Long John Silver's, and then we're gonna hit the Quonset garage. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna put. I haven't actually sprayed this on anything yet, but boom. There, we're just drawing a can of peaches on the front door, and fuck. We can't map. So that's not gonna appear until I actually do a map of the zone. That's okay, but our Quonset garage is just right behind this building here. Still super cold out. Like I said, guys, it's a little bit shorter. I get right into it, but you know what? I think for you guys it will be a better viewing experience. It also lets me know what you guys want to see, what you don't want to see. I think overall, I think me editing is probably one of the best things I could do. Like I said, I love chatting with you guys. I do love making content. Like, you know, I had a friend once ask me, she's like, hey, if you could do anything as a job, what would you do? And I said, I'd go back to gaming. Go back to the days when I was running my own gaming website, or like a review website. I'd be going to E3 every year by now and stuff. But, you know, my kids were the most important things in my life, and they still are. So they absolutely took preference, and you know, and I became a stay-at-home dad. Worked on the weekends. It really worked out well. My kids got a pretty good upbringing. But ultimately, yeah, I would love to go back to it. You know, go back to the gaming industry. It's just, I'm going to leave that in there. Every facet of it is interesting. You know, I've done a little bit of development. I've you know, I haven't done any type of production or directing. I mean, that stuff there would be very interesting to tackle. Okay. We'll take that for sure. We do have still a lot of wood on us. I don't want to be overburdened here. I think I'm just going to leave kind of everything as is, unless it is toques that are better than what I'm wearing, which I don't think that is, or maple syrup, or lines. I'll take lines. Okay. The wood, though, for instance, that can just stay. What I'm really hoping for is just finding a pistol lying around somewhere. Those are better than what I've got, and again, jeans are not something that I'd really want to wear. Jeans are terrible out in the winter, guys. Don't do it. If you're ever coming to Canada in the winter, track pants are even better. You know, with thermal underwear underneath, if you're really sensitive to the cold. I could wear those. I could. They're a little heavy right now. I'm going to take them with us. That can stay behind. Okay, nothing on or around the cabinet there, which is unfortunate. I will take that too. And anything in there? Yeah, no, we're going to leave that there. And we'll leave that there. Okay. Now, if I missed anything, I'm going to see it in the editing, aren't I? And then I'll be like, oops. Although I have to admit, guys, there is times where I've actually just kind of I've watched myself play, man. It's just I'll come home, have a few drinks, and I'll be like, hey, what do I feel like watching? You know what? I feel like watching somebody play the Long Dark, and more often than not, it's me. Just fucking stop being a spaz. I'd totally give you my subscription. All right, there's your view, guys. That sounded like a little bit of grumbly, gurry noises. And by gurry, I mean growling. But you know what I'm saying? Grrr. It sounded like I could have swore I heard that. Which means there may be a wolf around here that's got a recent kill. Maybe I can't see him. I'm not going to bother with the cars at the moment. I'm too heavy. Well, let's just go see what this place has in store for us. The amount of real time that I play, I can only record up to an hour worth of footage at the moment. Now, it's no problems for me to actually upload 2 separate videos, but if I'm streaming, that's going to be a little bit more of a problem. All right, search these lockers real quick. Yeah, that can stay there. I'm not too worried about any of that at the moment. There's no gun by the looks of it back here. These live rounds. Nice. Well, one was. Chips. More chips over there. I'm pretty sure I've eaten 25 chips, so I'm not too worried about that shit. Oh, look at this, guys. We got another simple tool kit. We got a pry bar. We got a whetstone. Fire striker. You know, not to mention all that fuel. The hacksaw. Man, we got it all in here, boys and girls. All right. Okay, well, that's not too bad. Let's bust into here quick. And then, guys, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to absolutely rip this this apart on the next stream. But I'm going to bed down because we're tired, we're exhausted. My stats are just plummeting as we're playing. I'm almost half dead. I'm definitely like a third dead. 2/3 alive. That's actually good once we get it fixed up. Okay. And that is that, folks. Okay, we know the importance of these, so we're certainly gonna grab that. And this kind of looks almost like the same kind of setup that we had in the last playthrough on the Winter's Embrace. Hey, there was a couple casings sitting there. I'll get rid of that eventually. All right. Well, that is that, I think, guys. What I'm going to do, I'm going to bed down here. I am going to now just like let's eat up. You know, I'm not going to bother eating. We're just going to drink. Because I want to make sure I have enough room for that maple syrup in the morning. And then what I'm going to do here, guys, I'm kind of excited about this. This is my first little jump into the YouTube game. I am now going to edit this, and then I will upload the video as soon as I get the editing done. And that should probably take maybe probably about an hour. Anyways, guys, I'm going to leave it off there. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, subscribing, leaving comments, everything. It's very much appreciated. I try to get back to you as soon as I can on the comments. Like I said, I'm going to have to think about how we're going to get the live streaming in and stuff like that. But until then, and without further ado, we will see you on the next playthrough with ShatteredCiv, playing The Long Dark. Good night, guys. Take care and don't fall through the floor.